Hey guys, this is Ashley, and today's video is going to be on a small scale revelation course that I will be offering. So stick with me to hear what I have to say. Alright guys, as you now know from the title, I am going to be doing a small scale revelation course for two people groups. The first people group is for my Bible study, and then the second group is for my YouTube audience. And it'll all be in one video series. The video series was originally supposed to just be for my Bible study group, but I felt that the Lord said, no, like make it available for anyone who wants to watch it. So that's what I'm going to do. Now, how this series got birthed is that I was teaching on the end times to my Bible study group, but I can't be with them right now. So I didn't want to leave them hanging, and I wanted them to get through the book of Revelation. So that's how this series got birthed. And like I said, I felt like the Lord said, make it available to everyone. So the goal of this series, the main goal is to get you through the book of Revelation. Every week on Wednesday, I will post a video. And the video is going to tell you to read a specific chapter in Revelation, and we will go in order. So, for example, the first week we do this, I will be telling you to read chapter 1. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you guys discussion questions. And these discussion questions I want you to think about when you're reading that chapter. And I actually want you to discuss it with Jesus first. I want you to have these questions, and I want you to dialogue with Jesus. And then after you dialogue with Jesus, I then want you to take those discussion questions and I want you to process them with someone. So my Bible study group, you will of course process with one another. But those who are on my YouTube, list, or anyone who just comes across me, I want you to find someone that you can actually process my questions with, because that's so important. If you start reading about Revelation, you're going to want to talk about it, and it's just very good to talk to someone about it. And so that's going to be the main way my videos are formed. Again, it'll be an assignment pretty much to read a specific chapter, like chapter 1, and then I'll have questions with that chapter, but I won't leave you hanging. I will give you my answers to whatever questions I have in case you need some guidance. And so this course, it's not a detailed, nitty-gritty, pull apart everything course. My Bible study, you and I will do that once I'm back in front of you. But this is just to get you through the book of Revelation. And so what I'm going to do is, since my Bible study, since you and I will go really deep into everything I'm about to talk about the next, 3-4 months, because that's how long it'll take to get through the book of Revelation, because there's 22 chapters. And so my Bible study gang, we will pull apart everything once I'm back. So 2022 is probably when we're going to go woo deep. But I know that there'll be some people who aren't a part of my Bible study. And so every time I do a video, I'm going to put resources in the comments section. So those who will not be able to go as deep as my Bible study, I won't leave you hanging. I'll give you resources on where you can go personally to just really dive deep into the book of Revelation. So hopefully that made sense. Now, before we start these series of, the reading assignment, the discussion questions, X, Y, and Z, I need to set you up for success. And I felt that I need to do 3 preliminary videos before we actually read the book of Revelation. So there's going to be 3 videos that come out, and they come out every Wednesday. And the Revelation chapters and assignments, those videos will come out every Wednesday too. But starting next Wednesday, you're going to get your first video, and that's going to be the main points of the end times. I really feel that if you know the main points, I'll just give you a little teaser: abomination, desolation, antichrist, false prophet, harlot of Babylon, 7-year tribulation, great tribulation, mark of the beast, image of the beast, the millennial reign. Those are some main points. And you need to know what those are, or it would be really helpful if you knew what they are before you read the book of Revelation. And so the very first video I do, before even jumping into Revelation, is going to be main points of the end times. All right? The second video that I do is going to be a timeline of those main events. It's a proposed timeline. No one knows for sure exactly how these main points are going to unravel. But through studying the Word of God, I've put together a proposed timeline. And I'll share that with you in the second video I do. And I think that's just going to help you. If you have this proposed timeline of just when these main points are going to happen, when you read the book of Revelation, I believe it's just going to make a little bit more sense. And then finally, the third video I do before we actually read the book is going to be how the book of Revelation is structured, because there's an actual structure. There's an outline of Revelation, and if you can understand how it's written and the structure how it's made, that is going to again help you read the book of Revelation. So there you go. When will this course start? It starts the last Wednesday in May. So that's going to be next week. And I did the math, and it looks like we'll end everything right around mid-November of 2021, because there's 22 chapters in the book of Revelation. We have those 3 extra videos that I'll do. And so if we do the math, we end up mid-November. So I would love if you guys, wanted to join and do this course. I will encourage you guys to comment below, because then we can start talking back and forth. If you have questions, we can do the best to answer them, or I can do the best I can to answer them, or we can answer each other's questions. So I would encourage you guys to use that comment section below, and we'll go from there. So God bless. I'll see you guys next Wednesday with our first video. All right, bye.